four of history's biggest royal spenders. Caligula rolled in piles of gold. Louis XIV increased the French state debt more than threefold. Shi Huang made a copy of his empire for his afterlife. Here are the rulers who indulged their every whim. 1. Shi Huang lived big and died big. Shi was the first Qin emperor of China. He ruled in the 3rd century BC. In his 9-year rule, he made China a great empire. Shi launched enormous construction projects. The Great Wall of China was one of them. Shi was obsessed with attaining immortality and divinity. His city-sized tomb reflects that. The necropolis consists of offices, halls, stables, and an imperial park. There are also tombs for his officials and army filled with statues. They are known as the Terracotta Warriors. They include over 8,000 soldiers and 130 chariots with 520 horses. There are also figures of acrobats, strong men, and musicians. They were supposed to serve the emperor in his afterlife. 2. Caligula brought Rome to the brink of bankruptcy. Caligula reigned for just 4 years. As a child, he admired the Egyptian pharaohs. As an emperor, he tried to emulate them. Caligula held extravagant banquets lasting several days. He distributed purple togas to senators. During the games, he sowed the arena with vermilion and gold dust. Caligula brought the statue of Zeus at Olympia from Greece. He removed its head and replaced it with his own. He almost made his horse a consul. That was just a rumor. Caligula gave him a stable of marble, ivory, and jewels. Soon the money ran out, so Caligula confiscated properties and created new taxes. 3. Louis XIV's parties were legendary. During the reign of Louis XIV, France was in debt many times. Louis saw himself as a manifestation of God on earth. Huge sums went into building palaces. Versailles alone cost about $2 billion in today's money. It had over 2,000 rooms, gardens, fountains, and a private zoo. Louis regularly hosted extravagant parties and banquets. The king spared no money on costumes and performances. In 1668, Louis XIV organized a party for France's victory over Spain. It cost 117,000 livres, a third of the Versailles budget. It was a massive feast with fireworks and lavish decorations. But numerous wars and the unchecked spending took their toll. At the end of Louis's life, France was bankrupt. 4. Nero used a disaster to build a new residence. The Great Fire of Rome destroyed 75% of the city in 64 AD. Many Romans believed the fire was instigated by Nero. The treasury didn't have the money to rebuild the city, yet Nero built a massive golden house. It was built in the heart of Rome, now cleared by the fire. It was the largest private residence ever seen. The exterior was overlaid with gold leaf, pearls, and gems. A 120-foot statue of Nero stood in the entrance hall. A columned arcade ran for a mile. There was a pool the size of a small lake. Exotic animals roamed the grounds. The ceilings were carved ivory panels. They could retract to allow a rain of perfume and flowers to fall. To pay for it, Nero raised taxes.